The Iron Giant is a heartwarming animated film directed by Brad Bird and released in 1999. Set in the small fictional town of Rockwell, Maine. During the height of the Cold War in 1957, the movie encapsulates the paranoia and fear of the era through its storytelling. The film begins with a mysterious object crashing into the ocean, which is later revealed to be a massive robotic figure. Soon after, a young boy named Hogarth Hughes discovers the giant robot in the woods. Initially scared, Hogarth quickly realizes that the Iron Giant is more curious and gentle than dangerous. The two form an unlikely friendship, with Hogarth teaching the giant about the world and the values of life, drawing inspiration from comic books and Superman, whom the giant admires. This relationship becomes the emotional core of the film, exploring themes of identity and humanity. As Hogarth and the giant grow closer, their adventures around the town do not go unnoticed. The presence of the Iron Giant sparks interest from the U.S. government, which is already on edge due to the ongoing tensions of the Cold War. Kent Mansley, a paranoid and ambitious government agent, arrives in Rockwell to investigate reports of unusual activity. His character represents the era's pervasive fear of the unknown and the tendency to view anything foreign as a threat. Hogarth tries to keep the giant hidden, but Kent's determination to uncover the truth leads to a series of comical yet tense encounters. The contrast between Hogarth's innocence and Kent's suspicion adds a layer of tension to the film, as it becomes clear that the government will stop at nothing to destroy what they don't understand. The Iron Giant's journey through self-discovery is a pivotal aspect of the narrative, as it grapples with its purpose and nature. Despite its initial design as a weapon, the giant displays a childlike innocence and a desire to learn about the world. Hogarth introduces the giant to concepts of right and wrong, emphasizing that it is not defined by its origins, but by its choices. This central theme is poignantly illustrated when the giant witnesses violence and destruction caused by weapons and resolves to be more than a tool of war. The film skillfully uses this internal conflict to comment on broader societal issues, questioning the nature of violence and the potential for change and redemption. The climax of the film is both thrilling and emotionally charged. When the government finally discovers the giant, they perceive it as a threat and launch an attack on Rockwell. A misunderstanding leads to the military launching a nuclear missile toward the town, endangering everyone, including Hogarth and the giant. In a selfless act of heroism, the giant decides to sacrifice itself to save the town, embodying the very essence of the Superman ideal it admired. The giant's final words, "I am Superman," resonate deeply, underscoring its transformation from a weapon of destruction to a figure of protection and peace. This moment highlights the film's central message that one's identity is not predetermined, but shaped by choices and actions. In the aftermath of the giant's sacrifice, life in Rockwell returns to normal, but the impact of the events lingers. Hogarth, though heartbroken by the loss of his friend, finds solace in the knowledge that the giant's legacy lives on. The film concludes on a hopeful note, as Hogarth receives a mysterious package containing a bolt from the giant, suggesting the possibility of the giant's eventual reassembly and return. The Iron Giant leaves audiences with a powerful message about friendship, acceptance, and the inherent potential for change within all beings. Its blend of heartfelt storytelling, memorable characters, and thoughtful commentary makes it a timeless classic that continues to resonate with audiences of all ages. One of the most fascinating behind-the-scenes secrets of the Iron Giant is its connection to the legendary filmmaker Brad Bird, who made his directorial debut with this film. Having previously worked on The Simpsons and The Critic, Bird brought a unique vision to the project, which was based on the 1968 novel The Iron Man by Ted Hughes. Bird's passion for animation and storytelling was evident in every frame, as he aimed to create a film that would resonate with audiences both young and old. Interestingly, Bird faced significant challenges during production, including a tight budget and a deadline that required the film to be completed in just 2 years, a remarkably short time for an animated feature. Despite these hurdles, Bird's dedication resulted in a timeless classic that continues to captivate viewers. In terms of trivia, The Iron Giant is full of delightful nuggets that enhance its charm. For instance, the voice of the titular character was provided by none other than Vin Diesel, who would later become famous for his roles in the Fast and Furious franchise. Diesel's deep, resonant voice brought the giant to life in a way that was both powerful and endearing. Another fun fact is that the animation team used a combination of traditional hand-drawn animation and computer-generated imagery to create a seamless look that was ahead of its time. The Iron Giant himself was animated using CGI, which was then integrated with the 2D backgrounds, creating a unique visual style that set the film apart from other animated movies of the era. As for Easter eggs, keen-eyed viewers will notice several nods to classic science fiction and animation throughout the film. For example, the scene where Hogarth's toys come to life includes a figure of the iconic robot Gort from the 1951 film The Day the Earth Stood Still. Additionally, the film pays homage to several 1950s sci-fi elements, reflecting the era's fascination with space and technology. Even the Iron Giant's design is reminiscent of the robots seen in vintage comics and serials, capturing the nostalgic feel of the Cold War period in which the film is set. These subtle references add layers of depth for audiences who appreciate the history of science fiction. The psychology behind the Iron Giant is deeply rooted in its exploration of identity and morality. The film's central theme revolves around the giant's struggle between his innate programming as a weapon and his desire to choose his own path, embodying the classic philosophical debate of nature versus nurture. Hogarth, the young protagonist, teaches the giant about humanity, friendship, and the power of choice, ultimately leading to the giant's iconic decision to sacrifice himself to save the town. This powerful narrative resonates with viewers, encouraging them to reflect on their own choices and the impact they have on the world around them, making it a poignant tale of redemption and self-discovery. In terms of impact and legacy, the Iron Giant initially struggled at the box office due to a lack of marketing and competition from other major releases at the time. However, it has since gained a cult following and is widely regarded as one of the greatest animated films ever made. Its themes of empathy, sacrifice, and the rejection of violence have continued to inspire audiences and filmmakers alike. The film's enduring popularity is evident in its influence on subsequent animated features and its frequent inclusion in discussions about the most impactful films of the 20th century. Its legacy is further cemented by its presence in pop culture, with references appearing in various media, including video games and other films. Perhaps the most enduring testament to the Iron Giant's significance is its ability to resonate with audiences across generations. Its timeless message of choosing who you want to be, rather than succumbing to what others expect of you, remains relevant in today's world. The film's emotional depth and beautifully crafted animation continue to inspire new generations of animators and storytellers who look to the Iron Giant as a benchmark for creating meaningful and impactful cinema. As a result, the movie stands as a testament to the power of storytelling in animation, proving that even in a world dominated by technological advancements, a heartfelt story can leave a lasting impression.